Hey everybody and welcome back to another episode of WoW Classic. Robert Rambles here and thank you for joining me on the Shaman today in the Valley of Trials. We're going to right away head north, and if we go into the cave past all the vile familiars that we've already fought, we're going to find some Fellstalkers. We need 2 of their hooves for a Shaman specific quest at level 4. Which is a very cool time to get a class specific quest. We're going to later on have to do some pretty epic quest chains to get our totems. And if we don't complete those, we don't get that elemental totem, which is very bad. In retail WoW today, you just get handed your totems. But in Classic, you have to complete quest chains for them. Same with some of the druid forms. I believe their water travel form and flight form. You have to complete quests for those. Now these guys are aggressive. Would do well to remember that. And you see Earthshock is an instant cast for a decent amount of damage. And the great thing about it being an instant cast is that there's no knockback when we're getting punched in the face. And we have our new mace, which is going to be able to deal some more melee damage to these guys. Now someone's obviously been through here. We have a troll shaman. And what looks like an orc warlock. Cool combination.
It's too far away. It's still recharging.
We could probably pull with a couple of lightning bolts, throw out an earth shock, and then just melee the enemy down the rest of the way. Probably regardless of what it is, we can employ that tactic for now. Just to be mana conscious, we don't want to rely on too many spells. I feel like getting down to half mana each pull is already pretty sketchy. And then if we get impatient, we can always just toss out an Earthshock. It's not very mana efficient. Earthshock costs twice as much mana as Lightning Bolt, but again, the benefits is it deals almost the same amount of damage. And there's no knockback. With Lightning Bolt, we have knockback. With Earthshock, we don't. Is it worth twice as much mana? I don't know. I think we use it wisely. At low level, it's not going to matter as much because our natural mana regen is pretty high. Alright, there's our hooves, but we also need the Burning Blade Medallion. And I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna have it. Earthshock doesn't lack for range either. We can cast it at 20 yards, a little bit closer than the 30-yard range of Lightning Bolt. But still, it's not like Judgment, which you have to be within 10 yards and you're going to body pull them within 10 yards anyway. At least with Earthshock, we have the option of opening with it. I don't know why we would want to, but we could. Oh, he's gonna cast some magic back at us. And remember, Earthshock does cancel spellcasting and locks them out of that school. So we've locked this guy out of both of his schools of magic. He already got his dots on us, though. And there's the Burning Blade Medallion that we need. With that being done, we're just gonna hearth back. No reason not to. I'm gonna drink some coffee. Alright.
Nocta.
You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials. But I fear they have further aims in our lands. They always have further aims. We're gonna wear leather for now. At 40 we would be able to wear chain as a shaman. But until level 40, we wear leather. There's level 5. Report to Senjin Village. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished, here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin Village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade, and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Fight well, friend.
Pretty interesting stuff, dealing with the Burning Blade. The Coven, they're trying to probably bring the Burning Legion back into the world, if I had to guess. Have to wait an expansion for that.
Relax.
Call of Earth. Okay, so we're going to turn this one in. Excellent. Your success shows that you are prepared. Of all the elements, Earth represents the foundation of all things. It is your strength, your stamina, and your patience. Earth will protect you, but only if shown the proper respect. Like the other elements, even Earth can be fickle. Earth is the basis for life, and by observing its laws, you will gain greater wisdom. Never forget the secrets Earth shares with you. I shall make a sapta for you now, and by accepting it, you will realize your path. Okay. Call of the Earth continued. Sapta is a drink created to bind our spirits to the elements. Fused with magic, the potion will allow the strong will to see the elements as no one else can. Your spirit will be connected to the elements the Sapta was created for, and only a select few shaman know the recipe. The Sapta is always drunk in a holy place, and never anywhere else, remember that. Seek out Spirit Rock, southwest of here. It is found at the end of the hidden path. Drink your Sapta there and, well, you shall see. Alright, find the holy place and get really high. We can do that. And then we're going to see Earth Spirits. I actually don't really know where he wants us to go. He gave us a direction though. Not trackable, not trackable. Find Spirit Rock. Southwest of here. That's a strange direction from here. But let's go ahead and humor him. Try to weave our way southwest through the mountains here. I kind of remember like a hidden path that goes up into the hills that you have to find. Yeah, it's gotta be something like that. I also feel like we need to find the quest to wake up these peons. But that's another story. I'm probably just not looking hard enough for the quest. The hidden path. Well, I mean, guys, if you're gonna have a hidden path, definitely always call it hidden path. The capital H and capital P. Just so we know, you know, what's up. Let's keep going upward. Look at that view. I don't know, man. If that's not a thumbnail, I don't know what is. And that could be true regardless. I'm actually surprised that there aren't any enemies up here, like in our way, stopping us at all from getting to this special Spirit Rock. That's pretty neat. Let's drink this. Okay. Yes. Hello, little one and a big one. Minor manifestation of Earth? Seems pretty major to me. What does he want? pleased is the earth to have you here. Bound together in body and spirit, you will go forward knowing that the mountains are your strength, the plains your patience, and the world itself your essence. Standing before the earth humbly is all that is required of you for you to pass this rite. But the others are not as passive. They may be chaotic and often violent, but such is the nature of the elements. Dual natures opposing one another, you must come to learn these things intricately. The call of the earth continued. Take this rough quartz from me and bring it to Kanaga Earthcaller as proof of our meeting. He will craft a totem for you, and this pebble will be the heart of it. As small as it may seem, you will come to find that size does not matter, and that even the smallest of things can outlast many others. Interesting advice there. Be patient, remain strong, and seek wisdom. This is what Earth asks of you. In the end, you shall become one with the Earth. Respect it as it shall respect you. Alright, we're gonna get our stone skin totem. This is gonna be our first Earth totem. Very exciting. I actually did not realize that we get it so early. So that's pretty cool. If we continue too far along the hidden path, we could fly right off into the Barrens. Not quite ready for that, but this is pretty neat. That you could go down there and cross right over into the Barrens. Probably the first thing we ran into there that was hostile would kill us in 2 hits, so we're going to avoid doing that for now. We also need to find the quest to wake up these peons. Pretty sure it's going to be given to us by a guy to the north. Probably like directly north of here. But let's see about turning in this quest and getting our totem.
What you want?
I wish to be the first to welcome you fully, to be the first of the four, welcome you fully to the first of 4 paths that will forever lead you to in destiny. I wish to be the first to welcome you fully to the first of 4 paths that will forever lead you in your destiny. If you have the stone the earth gave you, I will give you the totem. Excellent. The totem I will craft for you is more than a symbol of your status among shaman. It has abilities beyond that. One use of the totem is as a focus for spells. Those spells are tied to the earth. And as you earn greater and greater wisdom, more of the earth's abilities will be made accessible to you. The trainers will know when you are ready for greater knowledge. But for now, take this earth totem. That's what we want. Oh, we seem to kind of have succeeded.
Later.
I hope we got it.
Who you be?
There it is. Stone skin totem. We're probably going to be laying that down a lot of the time. So there's our stone skin totem. When we're within range, stone skin totem reduces melee damage taken by 4. And that range... let's see here. Summons a stone skin totem with 5 health at the foot of the caster. The totem protects party members within 20 yards, so pretty distant. Let's just get a visual on when it falls off. I felt like it was on... Oh, once it... Look at that. That's interesting. Once it does fall off, it takes it a minute to come back on. But that's about 20 yards. About right here. That's a pretty significant distance. You could fight a bit in that area before having to recast it. Alright. we should have at least one more quest to do here. Because I know that we need to slap some peons. Also, there's a quest somewhere out here to pick up to go fight a giant scorpion, so we need to be on the lookout for that as well. We're not quite done here in the Valley of Trials. Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep these peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. I don't, like, we have questionable work practices. Like, just don't even try to wake them up gently. Just go hit them with this, metal-capped stick. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. It's definitely the easy way. While we're doing that, we need to head out here to the north and the west, because somewhere out here there's a quest. Somewhere out here I remember a troll who's been stung by a scorpion, and he's like hurt, and he's in the shade of a tree. And that's all I remember, but that's actually quite a bit, so. And I think usually we find him earlier than this. But then there is the chance that I could be making all this up. Oh no, look, there he is. Hanazua. He's not having a good time out here. Sarkov. Shaman. I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpions of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. Alright, yeah, like right over here, basically. And there he is. He's only level 4, so maybe it's okay that we came here a little later.
Out of range.
I remember him being much bigger. He's actually just a wee little scorpion. A tiny little thing. And there's his mangled claw. Now what I don't remember is if we get this guy an antidote or not. Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. Well, we killed the thing for you. Be happy. Seeing the deed you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make it back to the den unassisted. Please, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. Yeah, someone had talked about making poisons. Hey, at least he's back up in a kneeling position. It's better than just curled up in a ball waiting to die. We need to wake up some peons. Of course, as we pass them, they're not going to be sleeping.
Me, not that kind of orc.
Okay. He's not that kind of orc.
Something you doing?
Yeah, you need to wake up.
I need to get closer.
1 out of 5. Slapped in the face. With a metal-capped stick. Because that is how the Horde gets things done. And there's another one.
I can do that.
These are aggressive, so we might as well kill him off. We really need this guy to just go to sleep. So we can come right over and wake him up. Now, do you need to drop the totem every time? No. You don't need to. We can clearly fight things just fine without it. Unfortunately, it's kind of like the Paladin's aura, but a Paladin's aura just stays on all the time and doesn't have to be recast every single battle. So, Shaman kind of come out on the short end of that one. But we get ranged spells that can hit from a distance, so that's a huge plus that the Paladin does not have at all. They don't have any, well, they get Exorcism, but I think in Classic that can only be used on Undead. Pretty sure. Just be looking everywhere for peons. Aha! This did seem like a nice shady little alcove back here to be sleeping, and I had a feeling we'd find
busy.
one.
Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I can do that.
you're not busy. Get up. It's interesting that they have vocals while they are sleeping, if you click on them. It's like, are they really sleeping? Just kind of hoping this guy would go to sleep. I don't know what kind of timer it's on, but they will, the ones that are up and working will eventually stop working. Still need one more. If we turn around and circle back the other way, we're bound to find one that was awake, who will probably be asleep. But look, there's our last one, and he's busy like all the other ones have been. Oh, the thing is, we need you to be busy. Why do they all sound like brain dead? I don't know. The quest givers are all articulate and just fine, but it's like all the NPCs we click on sound like they're brain dead, so... They're peons, you know? That's just what they sound like. Okie dokie? Like, who wouldn't say that?
Me, not that kind of orc. Work.
Yeah, exactly.
Thrall Hall. Speak, friend.
You are a dependable orc. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? Yeah.
Go forth.
You dropped your pickaxe because you were afraid of the demons, and now we're gonna go get it for you. That's fine. Let's also go talk to Gornek, though, about the poisoned troll hanging out under the tree. And we should probably hit up our trainer, our regular class trainer, and see if there's any spells we need to be learning. That would be smart.
Durotar.
She's got nothing for us. I mean, granted, we did just get a totem from the other guy, so...
Thrall Hall.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazua was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazua's plight. Spoiler alert, he's still going to be under the tree if we go back. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor, while other tasks occupied your time. Your own honor is heightened. Alright, well, we don't need that item, so let's hit up the vendor on the way out. And then I guess the last thing that we're doing is getting this guy's pick from the back of the cave that we've already been in. We can definitely go ahead and equip that. I don't know when we picked that up, but that's a shield and we need it. We can just sell probably everything else. We actually have to carry our totem as well. The earth totem takes up a spot in our inventory. That is amazing.
Dabu.
We did find this small gray pouch right away. Well, it says that it's a black pouch, but come on, look at it. Come on, look at it. So that gives us some extra space, but to have to carry it, we're going to have, eventually we'll have 4 totems. That will take up an entire row of inventory slots that we are not going to get back, short of purchasing bigger and bigger bags.